Final go-round on Sportsbet. Betting Insight today, Pauly and Teddy. Big game breakdown rolls on. Always sponsored and powered by BetOnline. Steelers and Chiefs. BetOnline number, Chiefs 4.5, 46.5 the total. The revenge angle. And after what happened last year in the playoffs, Dave Wanstead said if you mention the word retirement, you're already gone. That could be what's going on with Ben. See, can he bounce back, or is he just too old? The key has been the offense over the years with Pittsburgh, but Ben completing 16% accuracy rate on passes more than 20 yards down the field. He goes from being one of the best to dead last. Roethlisberger went off on the media. I have 2 Super Bowls, 100 and some wins. I've been playing this game longer than you've been covering it. We're still atop the AFC North. We're right there in the hunt in the AFC. I think you guys are much more panicked than we are. As you can see, I'm not shaken by last week and nervous or worried. It's inexcusable. This offense has struggled the entire season. Horrible game plan last week for Haley. By Haley, they were going against the worst run defense in the league, and they threw the ball over 50 times. And with Roethlisberger, I guess he was joking, but he actually said after the game, I don't know if I still have it anymore. Maybe he was serious because it looks that way.
I mean, it's not just one bad game for Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, one thing, all right, hey, you threw a career high in interceptions, just, wipe it off. No. This is a steady, gradual decline from a guy who in 2015 was guiding the most potent offense in the NFL, averaging 8 point yards per pass. Last year, significant decline, nearly a full yard per pass less. This year, another full yard per pass less. He's at his career low right now in yards per pass. So much for Pittsburgh's offensive weapons downfield. They haven't been there so far for Big Ben, and that's clearly an issue. And it's not just Big Ben, obviously. When Mike Tomlin looks at this watch, you wonder if he's a little bit late for his own job as well. No one's going to say that Mike Tomlin's done a good job coaching so far this season, although the Steelers' defense, there's potential it might be legit. It wasn't like they gave up the one long run to Fournette last week. But other than that, and that was with less than 2 minutes on the clock. Other than that, only gave up 223 total yards, despite all of the bad situations that defense or the offense put them in with the turnovers. They had their full starting 11 that they expected from training camp on the field for the first time last week. It's a healthy defense, as healthy as you'll find in the NFL right now, and it's defense that Pittsburgh has put a lot of resources into, both in terms of draft capital and free agent capital in recent seasons.
Chiefs, the real deal. Offense number 1 across the board. Football Outsiders, pass efficiency, rush efficiency. And look at the resume. They played New England, Philly, Washington, and the Texans. Alex Smith enjoying the weapons around him. Yards per pass in Kansas City. You look at this graphic. 6.5 to 7, 7.4, 7.2, and now 8.8 this year. Leads the NFL in completion percentage, interception percentage, yards per pass, and passer rating. But what will change on Sunday? Kelsey, full participant Thursday, looked like he'll be able to go. Wilson, sprained knee, see if he goes. Remember, Conley's out for the year. Tyreek Hill banged up with a hammy, added to the injury list on Thursday. So with him dinged up, that could be a big issue there as well, something to follow with the Chiefs in these offense, although it looks like Kelsey's going to give it a go, but Hill would be a big loss if he can't play.
All these guys are big losses. When you're talking about a quarterback who consistently averages in the 7 yards per pass attempt range, and all of a sudden he's at 8.8, and his team is number 1 in the NFL, looking at the advanced metric numbers in both running and passing, when all your weapons are banged up, it's likely to matter. Alex Smith hasn't thrown an interception this season. That interception rate that is number 1 in the NFL is 0.0. The yards per pass, number 1 in the NFL. The completion percentage, nearly 77%, number 1 in the NFL. The passer rating, just shy of 126, number 1 in the NFL. So when Kelsey's in concussion protocol, when Albert Wilson's dealing with a sprained knee, when Tyreek Hill has a bad hamstring, when Conley ruptures Achilles, you add all that up, that's a lot of playmakers that may not be on the field and or may not be at 100% for an offense that has overachieved in early season play.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.